Okay. I think I got it. Hi, Tracy. So I had some issues with my encoder tonight. It's really weird. I don't know what happened. I think I'm alive. I think I'm ready. The title of this thing's all wrong. Okay, so like I said, I was having troubles with my encoder. I had to go in and set it up manually, which I had no idea how to do. All right. Let a few people get in here. So this is the jelly plate that I got for winning from Carrie and PJ. So I thought we'd break it in tonight. So everyone hear me okay? Got my brayer, have stencils, have paint. All right. Hi T, hi Sherry, hi Joyce, hi Ian. Hi Little C, hi Michelle, Aureen, Charity, Kimmery, Tracy. Okay. So although it says Happy Mail in chat, it's actually not. All right. So let's just get into playing. Thanks, Little C. Yeah, it's been. I mean, I don't like to. I kind of feel guilty putting my woes out there, but my depression's been bad. Hi, Mary. So everyone, Mary lives, oh, I want to say what, probably 15 minutes away from me, maybe. And I think we're going to try to get together and do some live, or not live, but some local crafting together. She doesn't have a jelly plate, so now that I have two, I think I'm going to take my jelly plate and my paints over and let her play around with some jelly play. So I'm taking out all these goobers because I'm going to use them for my mixed media. All right. A little bit of teal, pink, and purple. Now, one thing I saw someone playing with on another video is instead of putting it on with a brayer, it's playing around with using a credit card. I like how it went on. Yeah, depression does suck. And now that the nice weather's coming about, hopefully I can get out and do some spray paint art. And now hopefully with the cold weather, my back won't be as bad. Oh, I need a towel. Where's my towel? There it is. Yeah, Ian, I'm going to go look at your video when I get a chance. I want to see what that looks like. Yeah, today's weather wasn't too good. Oh, I didn't get my sponge either to clean this off with. Hi, Emily. I haven't seen Ray yet. I just got on. I finally got my kinks worked out from my encoder not working. I don't know why my encoder wasn't working. It said my quota was up and reset at midnight, but I haven't streamed in weeks, so I don't know why it says my quota would be up. So I'm gonna go grab my. Oh, it's dry fast. You're right, Em. On these these homemade plates, they dry fast. Look at that. That's all that's left over. All right, so I'm gonna go get my canvas that I got from Rose. So I want to show it off. Rose sent me some Happy Mail. I'll be right back. All right, so I got a package in the mail that I was not expecting. This is from Rose. And so this is another, I guess everything's upside down. This is another steampunk canvas that I'm going to hang up in my room to go with Emily's that I got from the auction. So this is actually from Rose, and it's so awesome. So this is going to go in my room. My room is becoming a steampunk room. See if I can get any more of this paint up. Yeah, my meds, I've been off my main one for a while because I ran out, and my doctor, none of my other doctors will prescribe it without seeing a psychiatrist. So I finally have an appointment for April, but that's far away. So we'll see. Yeah, everything's drying really fast. All right, well, we'll let those sit. Let's go back over this with another color and see if it re-wets it enough. Ah. I can't lift it up. Yeah, actually, that was my first pull off of it. So, I mean, I know that my plate that I made, it's a lot better now. So maybe it's just the first few. Might have scraped it in with the card. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, you like the scratches on my arm? She's about a year and a half old, and I'm still playing with her and trying to get her to learn to play bite and play scratch. But once in a while, she gets a good lick on me. So I don't self harm. That's all kitty cat. I have a few scratches on the inside of my arm too. There we go. That picked it up pretty good. What did I miss? What did I miss? See, even that dried pretty quick. Okay. Let's go with different colors. Yeah, it's sticking to the jelly plate pretty bad. We'll just break it in here. Hope PJ and Carrie are doing good on their move. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Carla. Yeah, see, even this is not coming off very easy with water. So I think we're just going to have to break it in. So you got some art therapy in today, Emily? Okay. Hi, Michelle. Okay, so this is a sheet that I used for die cuts on my machine, and now I'm going to use it kind of as a stencil. Hi, Pia. And Wanda. All right, so we'll lay that down. That's one of those things that'll be one-time stencil because it's going to get saturated. There we go. And then that paper's all painty though. That's kind of cool. And then I'm going to go back over with this one. Emily, spray paint will be starting up pretty soon. I would say within this, by April for sure. When there's some nice weekends, I'll probably start getting outside and painting. My first class that I'm teaching at the wine cellar at the liquor store is April 15th. So cross our fingers that by April 15th the weather is nice enough to paint again. Yeah, Aunt Bex, this is actually really fun. I really enjoy doing this. All right, so I'm gonna call this page done. I think that's enough different layers of color. That turned out fun. Yeah, I have some like packs of scrapbook paper that I don't necessarily like the pattern that I'm going to use here in a second. But it's actually also the fact that it's like packs of the exact same pattern. So I have like 20 sheets of the same thing. So I can spare a few. And this is what it looks like on one side, which is really cool. These are cool, these monsters. And then the other side is just plain plaid. So I'm going to decorate both these sides. Hi, Kiki. I didn't post that I was coming on in your group, Kiki. So if you have a chance, I'd love it if you post that I'm on. Ugh, there's so many boogers on here. Where do I have a piece of paper? There we go. Paint goobers suck. Look at that. That's a huge goober. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I picked up paper from craft stores, or not craft stores, thrift stores, and then a few garage sales that aren't necessarily patterns I would use. So they're going to become painty papers. Look at that. That's a huge goober. Gosh darn. Man. It's like a big old slimy slug. Look at that. Oh. Ew. All right. You're Sean, Jamie? But I'm Sean. How can we both be Sean? Night, Ian. Thanks for stopping in. I'm going to go look at your videos. I subscribed to you tonight. All right. This is where I'm going to lay down. Look at this cool punchinella. Someone gifted me some neat sheets of it. Ah. Ooh, that's cool. Night, Kimmery. Thanks, Emily. I appreciate the support. So while everyone's on here, I have two things coming up that I need to get done. First, I've broken 500 subscribers, and I would like to do a giveaway. So I'm going to try to post a giveaway this week. So be on the lookout for it. Don't know what I'm going to give away, but I think it's going to be maybe 1 or 2 or 3 levels of prizes. And it'll run for, say, a couple of weeks. And I'm going to do different ways for you to enter. Obviously, the main one is, like and comment will be one entry. I might do like a video response for another entry or two, and then maybe send me a little ATC or something. So I'm not sure what you all want, but what do you think? What kind of activities would you like to do? I'd like to mark the 500 giveaway. I'd like to do something. I am crafting naked. Well, not really. I have shorts on, but I don't have a top on just because it gets hot in my dining room. Ooh, look at that! See, it pulled up all those wonderful layers. Oh man, I like how that did that. So anyway, I want to do a giveaway. Let it run for a few weeks and do some entry options. You think send an ATC? We can probably just leave it open. I'll probably do it like send an ATC, a card, or some kind of little project, and we'll make it an entry. Because I'd like to commemorate the 500. I think that's a big number. That's the halfway point. You had to look away. Okay, and then the other thing that I want to do, and I announced it yesterday or last night when I was trying to go to sleep, even though it was like late, is I'd like to do an auction. Just between you and me and the wall. I'm behind on a lot of bills. When the truck went down, I've had to pay it within 2 paychecks, so I'm behind on a few of my things, and I really could use a little influx of cash. I will use part of it for bills and part of it for craft supplies so that we can continue doing videos. So you're not only supporting my need to catch up on some bills, but it also is going to be put towards the channel so that I can do more for the channel. So I thought I'd auction off some spray paint art, some chainmail jewelry, and I don't know what else you guys might want. I have tons of ATC cards if you want to own a few of those. So I think I need to be doing that pretty soon. So I don't know if a good time would be next weekend. St. Pat's is kind of a busy day, so maybe Sunday next week. During the day, I don't know if everyone's busy, but maybe I can do that next week. So this is a little tart from, I think it's Party Light. It has this really cool pattern on the back I'm going to try to pull out of this paint. You haven't seen the jewelry yet, Pia? All right. Anyone want this guy covered up? I do. I still have pages left from this mail catalog. So here's your husband, whoever said this is their husband or boyfriend. I do have cats, Arlene. So you can't have even my jewelry and stuff like that. If it's chainmail jewelry. I have one cat. You can tell by my arms. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, Diana. Hi, Mary Jane. There went your hubby, Pia. Diana's like, cover him up. This guy's There you go. You can have this one until I cover them up. All right, so there's the start of that one. I used to work for a company called, um, gosh, now I can't remember the name of it. Man, that's bad. Anyway, they did custom suits and custom menswear. And that's my catalog. Man, why can't I remember the name of it right now? It's pretty sad. I didn't do very well. No one here in this area has the money to buy a custom suit. Yeah, Arlene, the two biggest things I'll be auctioning off are going to be chainmail jewelry and spray paint art. The spray paint art's on poster board, but it's of course acrylic paint. But it has been in the house since I painted it. That's cool, Aunt Bex. I appreciate you stopping in. I would have done it earlier, but two things. One, I got home from my friend's house a little later than I expected. And two, I didn't want to step on Melissa's toes. I know we all don't have an assigned time, but a lot of the same people watch her would have been watching me. And so I kind of wanted to let everyone get a chance to watch her. That project she did was pretty cool. I'm going to try to do it myself since I've been getting into jewelry. Yeah, Pia, the suits that I was trying to sell was actually all the material was from Italy, was from Italian suppliers that we had in Italy. So it was good fabric, awesome fabric. All right, now what are we going to do? I think we need to add some more to this. So let's, ooh, you want to look good on top of that? Gold. And what else? Silver. Well, like I said, the stuff was awesome. Thanks, Janice. Thanks, Susan. Guys, I do appreciate all your guys' concern. And being in the chats the last few nights actually has made me a lot more serene and calm, even though you guys are crazy. I think that's what made me feel better, is just the chatting, the crafting. I got so many inchies and twinchies done. I got both my swaps done over the last few nights. It's amazing that I was able to get all those done. Yeah, Charity, when you do painty paper, you go through the paints. But I still have tons. I have a huge box of them over here. I bought over time on Craigslist and sales at Walmart and Michael's. I am a frugal crafter. I'll buy stuff at the thrift store all the time, but I usually wait till half price day because I'm just that much cheaper. Yeah, but as far as my inchies and twinchies go, man, I finished those up, and some of them I want to keep. I did all those steampunk ones for Karen, and so badly I want to keep them. But there's how that one turned out. So it's that dark red with the gold and silver bubble wrap on top. I lost my train of thought. What was I doing? I know. We'll do the backside on top of these monsters. Now, should I do both sides of the papers? I guess I should, because they can go in journals that way. Answered my own question, ladies. I would say gentlemen, but Ian took off on us. So I've subscribed to like 3 new people today. Got Ian and that CSL Designs. Okay, here we go. Well, that's not too good a coverage, is it? We'll add more to this page in a minute. Need something to go over the top of this. White. White will look great. Where's my book? Should have put a dark color. Instead of white, ooh, teal. You guys know I love teal. That's one of my favorite colors. Look at these ugly papers. Oh, I see. To cover the monsters? Yeah. Bye, Kiki. Rest up. Take care of yourself, please. Hi, Lisa. If you guys could, hit up that thumbs up or thumbs down. I appreciate all the help I can get. All right, let's see what this looks like. Oh, didn't come up at all. Okay, well, it's a start. Time to clean off my... I don't know why it didn't come up. All right, one more color on top. Let's see what happens. It doesn't make me happy that it's doing this. Oh, that was the paint, not me. Yeah, I think I am letting it dry talky talky, more worky worky. I think I'm painting me more in the papers too. Okay, Em. So you think it's the alcohol in the jelly plate, huh? Look at that. I'm getting more paint on me than anywhere else. Ha. Unfortunately, I don't fart glitter like you ladies do. That's a good one. That's all just gray. Oh, shoot. Look at that. It just all it did was cover it with gray. Well, like I have a gray background now. Oh, man, that's funny. Yep, no unicorn farts or glitter farts for me. They do smell like roses. Yes, Diana. Give me a sponge bath or just hop in the shower with me. There we go. That came up really well. So get some dictionary pages. There we go. That's good. That came through with different colors. All right, let's wash this off. Oh, I'm telling you what. I've been in the mood to do paint pours. Speaking of Floetrol. I got my burner thing, my torch. So now I can actually do it and torch it too to get the cells to come out. All right. So we want teal on that gray one, right? So let me get some teal. Where'd my towel go? If there's a snake, it would bite me. Where'd my towel go? Oh, there it is. It's one of my favorite stencils. Now, I was told you don't need a torch, but I see people torching, and man, it really brings the cells out. So that. That. All right, where'd my gray go? No, I didn't. Those stencils, that spiral one, I bought at I want to say Hobby Lobby or Michael's when it was on clearance. None of these stencils did I cut except for kind of that die cut sheet because this was what was poop left over from die cutting. But that spiral stencil's fun. Okay, let's see how it turned out. Not too bad. Uh-oh. Buffering. I don't know if it's because of me or not. It is an Art Deco. I don't think it has a name on it on here. Doesn't have a name on it. So I'm not quite sure. These were just those little books from Dollar Tree with the binders, the covers, and I cut the covers off. Okay, Janice. All right. Oh no. So do I need to do something different on my end? Yeah, if you guys try to refresh, do that. Let me see if maybe doing that does it, because I don't know if I can reconnect and just refresh. Heck, I had the hardest time just getting on tonight. If you hit F5, it'll refresh your connection, and then let me know if you guys are still having troubles after that. Well, hi, Vicky. I'm glad you made it in. I need more metallic paint. That's my definite next purchase whenever I have some money. Okay. Okay, great. I'm glad, guys. Gals. See, I feel like I'm using a lot of paint like this. Yeah, so I need to get some more. Some rubbing alcohol? Huh. I don't have any rubbing alcohol right now as far as in a spray can or anything, or a spray bottle. Ah! It's stuck. All right. Sugar, I'm not sure. They won't be able to test my sugar again, Wanda, until April because it's a 3 month, A1C is a 3 month history. So January was my baseline of where I was. So my appointment in April, we'll retest and we'll know then. By the way, Night Oreen, sorry I missed, if you're already out of here, sorry I missed that. I'm having troubles keeping up with chat. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Ooh, I like that. You going to bed, T? Good night, T. You leaving me? Vicky, I'm supposed to have a disc, a bulging disc trimmed. Um, it was supposed to happen in December, but it got postponed because my blood sugars were all out of whack. So I have that yet to happen in hopefully a few months. We'll see when. All right, so I'm going to use, remember before I used embossing folders to impart these patterns on here? So to do that, you just lay it down and then pull it up, and that takes away that negative. Same thing here, just continue on. And these are embossing folders from my Sizzix. Then I'll just wash these out. That's the good thing about these, these are plastic, so they're really easy to wash out. Pia, this is the one I won from PJ and Carrie. And of course, I have one. If you guys all remember, I actually made one, technically 3 times, because I, learn quickly. You don't use metal forks on it. And you don't put a heat gun near it. But yeah, this is the one that I won from PJ and Carrie. I am going to take the one I won, and I think I'm going to cut it down and melt it into smaller jelly plates so that I can have little smaller ones for just small projects. All right, so let's see how this turned out. Oh, I like that, because as you can see, it carried over the swirl from that one all the way down to the swirl of that one stencil. So in one pull, I think I got this one sheet done. I like how that turned out. All right. Now what are we going to do? Can't find my copper. There's my bronze. That'll work. I have so many goobers in these. Ah. Hi, colorful girl. By the way, I'm getting closer and closer to spray paint time, and I know there's a certain someone in here that said something about a Jim Morrison record. I might just have one made here whenever the weather gets nice. Don't know. No guarantees. All right, now I'm going to take my gears. We're going to switch gears. Ah, hard to pick up on this wet paint. What's clever? My switch gears. Well, I have plenty of records, so. All right, let's see how that comes up. That's going to be on Handsome Man number 2. Hold on a second. Emily, are you talking about these stamps? These are gear stamps. So this is just a stamp set that I have of gears. Yeah, I'm sorry, little C, that you're hurting, that you have to use your crutches. Yeah, Pia, I'm spray painting on records, on vinyl records. I have probably on my Facebook page a posting of my Bob Marley that I did. Matter of fact, I even have a live video when I painted the Bob Marley, I think, on my YouTube channel. So there they are. You can barely see the gears in there, but they're there. I like how this gold, bronze, or silver and bronze metallic paint come together. Okie dokie. Yeah, I bought a bunch of vinyls from the thrift store that was closing down. If I remember right, there are a bunch of gospel Christian vinyls. So I'm painting over them. No one famous, I don't think. Now, if I had ones that were themed, like if I had a Pink Floyd one, I would totally paint Pink Floyd on it. Oh, these paints are goobering up bad. I love steampunk, so you'll see me do a lot of steampunk usually. Hi, Bethany. Well, we're several papers into it. I couldn't even tell you how many. Right now, my yellow is not cooperating with me. Darn it. I really wanted to use that on here. Yeah, if you want me to do it on a Doors album and want me to paint it on it, heck yeah, I'll do it. Okay, this is like a clear mesh needlepoint thing. I don't think I can get anything through this, but I'm going to try. Um, on not that piece of paper, it's still wet. This piece of paper, but I don't think I can get all the way through it. But it will leave the mesh pattern when I lift it up for the next paper. Yeah, I have papers all around me right now in my dining room. Yeah, it's too thick to go through and pick up any paint. So all that's good for is to make a good negative. Ooh, I could set this over here, put it on top, and then put it down. There we go. That's not bad. It made a little bit of pattern on top of the blue. Oh, retractable clothesline. I love that idea. Who said that? Lisa? That's a great idea. Okay. Let's pick up this before it gets too dry. Very interesting. Yeah, little C, it depends on what it is. Again, I bought a stack of things, and again, I'm not bashing anyone that likes gospel and Christian, but I'm never going to listen to them. So I'm more than willing to paint over them. You guys can't see it because it's off camera, but every time I shake a bottle of paint or brayer or something like that, my moobs bounce. Mary, your brother has a flea market? Where at? Who likes Elvis? Diana? My mom loved Elvis when she was alive. Oh, dropped my paint. Yeah, Elvis was big to her. That didn't turn out too bad. Clean up the plate. Yes, I did say moobs, Emily. I'm a little bit on the overweight side, so I have moobs. Yeah, Pia, they're actually in my city here, they're doing a thing called Free the Nipples, which is a movement to allow women to be able to show their breasts in public if they wanted to. I mean, women aren't going to go around topless. But think about it, like you just said, men can go around topless, and basically we have nipples just like women do. Our breasts just aren't as defined as breasts. So they're trying to make it legal to be able to show their nipples. Now, like I said, they're not going to walk around topless all the time. It's just a cause. It's a thing. But I definitely like, because I get hot in the summer, man. I'm out without a shirt. I don't care that I'm overweight and I have boobs too. I'm grateful that I can take my shirt off outside when it's hot as can be. All right, now what should I do? That's my big thing is I kind of slow down here after I do several and lose that creative punch. That's funny. See, I don't have any neons, Charity. That's my problem. I actually don't have a lot of fancy paints. I have the basic colors, a few metallics, but I'm missing things like neons and glitters and things like that that I need to start collecting. That's another thing I'll do with my auction money. Like I said, along with paying some of my bills that I need to catch up on, I will go buy some better paints for these projects. So the closest I have to neon is things like this lime green, this bright pink. I don't have a lot of neon. Pumpkin, which is not really bright. Little C, no way you can go on with the top. That works for us. Or at least me. I guess that's the thing about being one of the few crafter guys. You guys can do whatever you want. It ain't gonna hurt me. Okay. Different shades of green for St. Pat's. Let's do that. So I have a lime green. I have a holiday green. Kelly green. That's good for St. Pat's. Let's go with those three. Why do I drizzle? P as opposed to add a little white. Oh, I don't know. I just kind of throw it out there. I'm sorry, I'm messy. Oh, I wish I had like a shamrock stencil or something that I can mask this off with. What do I have? What do I have? Don't have a shamrock, but I have a chevron. Just put that right there. So there's that. I like how that turned out. Then let's take the stencil out. And then we'll throw some ivy green on there. That'll be neat. Maybe. Ooh, this ivy green's a little thick. Oh, more paper. And my colors of my school were purple and gold, so that one that I did that was kind of purple and yellow was pretty much my school colors. Just Kelly green and white as your colors? Cool. All right, let's see how this turned out. All right, let's go with this. I think if I use the brayer, it helps. Too many boogers in some of these. That's just a 3-leaf. That one's not very lucky. Did you know I used to never believe in 4-leaf clovers until I married my second wife? We were walking and she kept picking up 4-leaf clovers. I'm like, holy crap. She found like 5 and 6-leaf too. And then I started finding them, which is crazy. Now, not that it helped any, but on our wedding day, we found 57 of them at the place we got married in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Again, not that it helped. There's my mock shamrocks. I thought shamrocks had to have 4 to be lucky. Well, mine are 4-leaf clovers then, just the lucky ones. I still like this one, guys. This one turned out really cool. Matter of fact, I don't even think I need to do anything more to that one. I like the way that turned out. I love all that negative space, this white. Night Joy. All right, if you guys bear with me, I need a potty break and to grab a soda, if you don't mind. I'll be right back. So entertain yourselves. Don't steal anything. Well, you can. It's just paint. Oh. All right, I'm almost there. Oh. Oh. All right, what bad things you been saying about me? Hey, Sherry, if you look at Ian's video, I guess he did one with a silicone mat. Good night, Lisa. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, now what do I need to do? Need to keep this. I like the green. There's so many papers laying around here, guys. This is crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. That's decorated, that's decorated. That's decorated. Oh, he's still not covered up. So he needs to be covered up. That one's pretty much done. That one's done. Grand scheme of things, I haven't done as many as I thought I had. So that Wanda, man, I mean, she is just... Yes, he does need covering. He's too ugly. So let's do some purple. You think soda would ruin the plate? Get some dark purple, some light purple, some light. Uh-oh, hit the camera. Hit the camera. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, we could stop right here at this. I mean, that's a print right there in itself. Especially since he's gone now. Bye-bye, handsome man. But we don't stop there. We come back in. And we put some more purple down here. Some more purple down here. Making a nice ombre print. I lied. It's a nice mixed print now. And then we're going to come in with this. Yeah, we don't need no pretty boys here. We got the ugly Sean here. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is going to look good. No. What's Citrusolve? No, I've never tried that. Citrusolve on National Geographic prints. Yeah, that is an embossing folder, Mary. So what I did was I used the pattern from the embossing folder to etch a pattern into the paint. And so that gives us that neat pattern right here. What color hair do I have? I have kind of like a dark brown. With a little bit of grays coming in. I have to admit it, I'm starting to get a little gray. So what does it do to the paper? Do you put it on the jelly? You don't put it on the jelly plate, right? You just put it on the paper? I'll have to look that up. Citrusolve. Shannon Green. Oh, I'm subscribed to Shannon. She comes in here once in a while. Of course, Shannon's one of the biggest reasons why I have 500 subbies. I didn't mean to grab pink, but I did. Oh, Arlene, it was from Shannon. That's great. No, it was so awesome. She picked me as one of the first ones to promote. I had a big jump in subscribers because of that, and I appreciate it a lot. Again, I'm going to be doing a giveaway here. I'll be announcing it this week. Thank you, Melissa, for Vicky. Yeah, that's the good thing about it. I mean, we're all in all these different videos, and then, we sub to each other. I do apologize that I've been so under the funk that I haven't put out videos recently. I'll try to do more. I apologize. And again, like I said, my favorite medium is the spray paint art. So come nice weather, you guys will see me doing more spray paint art videos. I know I still owe a video on how to do Susan Cortez's poop. Die cut poop. I want to do some of those. And I still want to do chainmail jewelry live for you guys sometime. Oh, look how awesome that turned out. Wow. I like those pink and purples together. Yes, I'm eating and crafting. I grabbed a snack. These are my diet sugar-free cookies. Of course, probably made of Splenda or something like that. Not healthy, but better than full sugar. I eat 4 of these and keeps my carb count down, but I still get some sweets. Darn diabetes getting me. Got my Diet Dr. Thunder. Why is that, Sherry? Well, Carla, it's a little better than what I used to eat whenever I wanted sweets, which was star cakes. If y'all have had star cakes, to me, they're the best things ever invented. Such a light, spongy cake with, oh, but there's so many carbs. So these cookies are more carb friendly than the star cakes I used to eat. So it's better that I went with those. Oh, I see, Sherry. So this is a bingo embossing folder, which I think is kind of cool. No, not star crunches. They're star cakes. They're more of like a cake with a like an icing on it. Not an icing, but like a ho ho, but with white. Keep hitting the tripod. So last night, since I didn't let myself go out of the house, since I got myself all wobbly, whatever, and decided not to socialize, I went through my craft stuff. So I'm probably about halfway through organizing my craft stuff as far as sorting categories. Now I need to find organizers. And then I need to set up my craft area, which I've decided I'm going to take like part of my daughter's room and her closet, use the closet for organizing, put a desk with my computer in there, and then a table so I can do camera and spread out a little bit. I'm not a big oatmeal eater, but I could start doing it. I've heard of those recipes where you put the oatmeal in the fridge overnight and then you can eat it real quick on the way to breakfast. That's my biggest thing about breakfast is I sleep until I snooze until the last minute. So there you can kind of see I don't know if you can see on camera very well, but in person, you can see all those bingo numbers kind of hidden in there. And I'm going to do another pull off of it. On top of that, to try to get more detail. So I went to the Restore, the Habitat for Humanity Restore, and I bought 10 more books, which are out in the car right now. They sold them 10 books for 50 cents. So I try to get the most illustrative books with pictures or old yellowish pages, or illustrations. And I'm going to start using those for some of my mixed media. Yeah, I've seen those recipes. Whole oats, is that what it's called? Yeah, Emily, I understand. You need to, animals are like our kids. I didn't really bring much off of there. I mean, I have two kids, but my kitty is mine because I come home to an empty apartment most nights, except for on every other weekend. And if she were to not be here, I don't know. I would be lonely, even though she's cutting my arm up. All right. Is there anything else, Jelly Plate, you guys would like me to do? Because I don't know. I might be wrapping up on this part. I do want to go ahead and get my bracelets out so you guys can see what I have made um, currently. Um, no, I can't. Or can I? Are they in the car? If they're in the car, I can't because I'm not going to go outside. Which I think they're in the car. So never mind. I may not have them. Night Arlene. Overnight oats. Okay, that's what they're called. Well, if that's supposed to be good for me, I'll look into it. I assume I can't add 10 scoops of sugar to it. Carla, if you're buffering, you might need to refresh. It's most likely partially my connection, but partially the connection to YouTube. Okay. I really like the way that punchinella comes out, though. Maybe I'll do a little more with punchinella. Oh, that's good, Emily. Funny thing is, my cat is inbred. My cat is the product of her mother and the first litter, a boy from the first litter that my cat had. Unfortunately, we didn't get him fixed in time, and so son knocked up mom. Vicky, you shouldn't miss comments because they stay in the chat. Like if you were to come in, you actually have a history of some comments that are already there. So I don't know. All right. That is not good, Wanda. Really? When I was younger, I think our neighbor poisoned our cat with antifreeze because, I mean, I guess just because it was an outside cat and they didn't like it coming around. What do I do with that punchinella? I really like that punchinella. Punchinella. Where are you? Huh. Crud. There's not that much space around here to put it. What do I do with it, guys? Gals? There's one piece. There's the other. Huh. I lost a lot of that other background behind there. Oh well. In my hands. Hello, Christy. How's life up in the northeast of the state? Did you know I was up in St. Louis the last weekend of February? So just a few weeks ago. I was up in St. Charles. Yeah, I like that red color though. That is called Sweetheart Blush. That dark kind of like wine color. It's a really cool color. All right, Vicky. To be honest with you, I have no idea what I'm doing with these painting papers. I guess just put them in my stash. Um, so I'll collage with them. I'll do ATCs, backgrounds, things like that. I have no idea what I'll do with them. Do a white chevron over that red. So my chevron stencil. Speaking of kitty, she's up on the table. Hi, baby. Are you gonna come over here? I have to move this if you're gonna come over here. Come here, baby. Come here, say hi. Where are you going? No, you can't eat that. All right, guess she's not picking on camera. When I do my chainmail and stuff with beads, man, she sits there and watches me, waiting for me to drop one. I'm almost out of my white. What are you doing, kitty kitty? Yep, I need more than that. There we go. Joy, I'm eating chocolate cookies. I'm eating sugar-free fudge striped cookies. So, Mary, do you want me to bring some of these jelly plates over and some paint so you can play with jelly plates? If y'all don't know, found out last night that Mary lives about, I don't know, 15 minutes away from me. No sharp objects, no heat, no glitter. I know, I learned the hard way. Ow! Ow, I just ran over my finger with the brayer. Idiot. Now, can you use glitter paint or stay away from the glitter paint too? Joy, I'm in Southwest Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, to be in particular. I don't know, Bethany. I'm going to assume you. Who else here from Michigan? Did I bore everyone to death? Have I lost everyone? Kentucky? Yeah, misery. It is kind of misery sometimes. All right, I have. What do I have here? You know what combination I haven't used a lot of tonight? What I usually do? My orange and my teal. Oh, those definitely weren't. Those weren't dry. Oh, wow. Hmm. I don't know how good this one's going to come out. I put a lot on thinking they were drier than that. Oh. Oh, they're okay. It's not bad. Hmm. That's done. That's done. That's done. Hmm. Me soda. Minnesota, eh? It's almost Canadian. I have relatives live in northern Minnesota, and they sound like they're Canadian. They're pretty close to the border of Canada. Yeah, I like orange and teal. Some people don't like the color scheme. They say it doesn't go well together, but I like it. Now, it does mix together and make mud if you get it too thoroughly mixed up. Tiny soda? Oh, instead of mini? Oh. Side to side like this. Oh, that's cool. Ah, good idea. Ooh. Mixed it a lot though together. Yeah, Bethany, I've seen that where they melted down aluminum and it filled up the ant colony. That's cool. I like that one, Em. Oh no, get out of there. Okay, I'll have to do that next. Good enough. All right, got that at the back of that one. So I'm going to do one more with the blue waves and call it done on the jelly plate. And then I'll see if I have my jewelry in here. I would like to show you guys my bracelets I have currently. But if I don't, then we can do something else. Have a Q&A. So some blues with some white. Okay. So Carrie and PJ, if you watch this on a replay, or whatever. Your jelly plate did great. I didn't ruin it yet. I'm not done. By luck, I can ruin it on the last pull. But the good part about these is you can melt them down and redo them. So that's good. But it's done a great job. Okay, so blues. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's a lot of paint. So like that? I like that. Oh, what's going on? It's fresh. That's going on a fresh piece of paper right there. All right. All right, here we go. Ooh, look at that. It does look like a marbled. Wow. Looks like marbled paper. I love it. Sweet. Gorgeous. That's beautiful. All right, so I'm going to have to do that marbled look more often with color schemes because that looks really cool. I mean, look at how the way that paper turned out. That's awesome. All right, magazine. I think my jewelry's in the car because I had to ship some the other day because I sold one. So I left it in the car on accident. All right. So clean this thing up. All right, you guys have any questions for me? Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. I like how they all turned out. I'll go through and show them here in a minute. Let me get this thing cleaned up. If you want to do some Q&A, some brainstorming, again, be on the lookout for my 500 subscriber giveaway. I'll try to record that and announce it this week. And then set up the auction for probably next Sunday. Yeah, now I'm going to have to make more of the marbled ones. Emily was too late in the game suggesting that method. But look at my notebook on the side. So when I brayer off to the side, I put it in this spiral notebook. And this is from both last sessions and this one. There's that one. And of course, some of them are going to be stuck together because I turned pages. Ah, there's a cool one. Joy, which one? A lot of these are going to get stuck together. I think I'm going to tear these out. They're going to get stuck together. Ah, they already are. Oh no. Crud. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, the one with the gears? That was just, I had that gear. I had the gear stamps that whenever I took them off of the thing, I stamped them onto here. I bet that one's going to be stuck. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, that's a good idea, Em. Oh. Oh, that paper just tore in half because it was so wet. Okay. The gear one's okay. This one? This gear one's okay. That was from like my time before, but I did have a gear one in here that I think stuck from tonight. Yep. It's all right. Okay. Joy, I created the gear one by putting paint on my jelly plate. And you know, this book is just off to the side to empty my brayer on. And I have these stamps. And so I'll take over on my jelly plate, I'll take and stamp it on there and then stamp them over here on this paper just to clear off the stamp. And I'll do that with all these. Okay. So tonight we made, let's go through what I made tonight. All right, so we made a bunch of dictionary pages. So these are just kind of my closed off. Yes, Bethany, wax or parchment paper, anything with that waxy or that non-stick porous feature will do that. So I try to use both sides of everything. So I use these as cleanup. These are just dictionary pages. Some of that red. Looks like blood. I think these turn out just as good sometimes as the main big papers. Some of that blue. Didn't get the back of that one very much. So that gold, bronze, I mean. That one turned out pretty cool. That's that time I put all that gray on and it stuck. All right, so here's a piece. So this is one of those catalogs covering the pretty boys. So this is our first try at that wavy paint there at the end. So this is the green, the lime green and black. I might go over it with something else another day, but we'll call that done. Now this side I'm going to call done. So this ended up being some blue layers below it, and then I took bubble wrap and used it off the side. It's a 12 by 12. So you can see I did an orange background. You can even see the embossing folder of those watches or clocks. And then this was that ghosting of the die cut paper with the blue marbling. So that's what I'll show next is the blue marbling. So I did this on a 12 by 12. And I may put something else on top of this another day, but we'll let this dry because it's pretty wet. But this is how it turned out, which is really cool. And the back side's not done yet. Well, I'll let this one dry. This will probably be my first layer and do some more stuff on top of it, but this is my orange and teal that I like to do. It's on a 12 by 12. And then on the other side, we have different layers. We have some that lime green and black with the watches or clocks in it from the embossing folder, and then put a layer of some copper or bronze on top. I like how that turned out. It's one of my earlier blue. And again, this probably needs another layer of dimension to it. So I may go back and visit this one. This one I'm going to call done. I ended up losing a lot of this gray background, but I love how this punchinella purple and pinks came through. If you're buffering, go ahead and maybe try to hit F5 and refresh. It could be my internet. Here's another of the catalog page. But there's the blood red with the white chevron. I think that turned out pretty good. And then my four-leaf clovers. So there's that. Another one of my favorites. I really like how the purples pop on these papers. There's one. And then this one I'm going to call done. I love that way that bronze and that gold and that silver pop with the bubble wrap. So here's a pink background, and then here's a ghost image of the chevron that we used on that red paper. This one may not be done, in my opinion. I kind of want to do something around the border to cover up more. Maybe even do another dimension of this one. Purples and pinks, I still think they look good together. Yeah, I like to do a lot of the bronze ones so I can use it on steampunk stuff if I need to. Here's one where we were playing with that spiral stencil, which I really like. Again, way too much dead space of the original paper that I want to play with, so maybe I'll do something with that or cut it down. I really like how this one turned out, though, even with some dead space in here of the original pattern. We have Punchinella. We have the teal and the orange, which I really like. Then this blue stamp, which I think is really cool. This crosshatch stamp. Why, thank you, Sherry. Some fun with that, I don't know what you want to call it, cross-stitch plastic canvas. And again, that awesome, awesome stencil. Fun part about that stencil is, if you noticed, we used it once, but we got it in several of these prints because it kept ghosting. Everyone ever added more layers. I don't know if you can see it. This is the one I did the gears on. I may need to add a little more dimension to this or call it done because this is going to be for steampunky stuff. Then we go to the complete opposite side and we get green. This has the ghosting of the shamrocks or the four-leaf clovers. What's the name of that stamp? Let's see. It's from Great Impressions. And if this is the stamp number, it's K72. So I don't know if that'll focus or not. Great Impressions K72. So there's no name on it, but it's like this crosshatch pattern. Let's see. Again, we got that ghosting of that spiral in a lot of these prints. I like how this one turned out too. That lime green on that blue background looks cool. This was kind of one of my favorites. Remember when I first used this die cut poop, I did it in that purple and that gold, and then I went over it with the Punchinella with the orange. It turned out really cool. Where do you get Punchinella? You know what, Gigi? I'm not sure. I was gifted this Punchinella. I think you can get it from any craft store or online store, but don't quote me on that. Where I showed that. Oh, this purple with that awesome pattern that came out with the diamonds. But this is probably one of my all-time favorites tonight. So this was that green ode to St. Pat's. with the chevron stencil. This is probably one of my favorites of the night. So I like that one probably the best right there. I think that's it. Feels like I did a lot, but because I do both sides, I don't think there's a lot here. So it's my favorite one right there. Oh, I guess there's one more. So we have this one, which was the ghosting, I believe, of this, with some other layers on top of it or on the bottom. I can't tell. And then this is the back side. This is where I did the ghosting of that cross stitch plastic canvas stuff. So I think we did quite a few. I don't see any more running around here. And of course I did myself. I think I have maybe more on me than on the paper. All right, guys, I have to work in the morning. It is 11:35 my time. Figure by the time I clean this stuff up, get unwound. Oh, I just got paint all over my phone. By the time I unwind, lay down, it'll probably be late. So, if you ladies don't mind, I am going to go ahead and wrap this up for the night. And I will be seeing you more. I hope hope my funk gets better so that I can do more lives and more videos for you. Yeah, Diana, you gonna come wash me now? Well, I'm glad you all can make it. Make sure to hit those thumbs up before you leave, or thumbs down. Either way, I don't care. They're both nice. Share my videos, spread the word, and I appreciate it. Love you all. Happy crafting.